Good morning. Those that are watching on the replay, Apple, swipe to the right and share. Android, from the bottom to the top and share. All right, you can share it on the replay, and also you can tap the screen for some hearts. All right, can tap some screens for some hearts to show the love. All right, good morning, Ken. Good morning, Ken. Welcome. Welcome to everybody over there on Meerkat, at Meerkat. All right, go ahead and restream it. Hello, Bray. Go ahead and tell us where you're from. Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and share it. Go ahead and share it with all your friends. Sister Nyambi, welcome. Share. Brother and sister, hit the parrot dude in the corner and share it right now. We got 1 minute to share before we get started, all right? Before we get started, go ahead and share it right now with all your friends. Thank you, Sister Nyambe, for sharing it with your followers. Go ahead and share it on Twitter and Facebook, all right? Thank you, Ken. Thank you very much for sharing. Go ahead and share. I need your help, brothers and sisters, to get this word out. We cannot focus enough on financial empowerment, economic empowerment in our community, okay? So that's what these scopes are about, to inspire us to focus on empowerment, financial empowerment of our community. All right, screenshot. Yep, that's an old classic there. I pulled that one out the archives there. All right. I'll tell you more about that next time we start talking about real estate. All right. All right, we got about 30 seconds left. Brothers and sisters, go ahead and share it. Restream it at Meerkat. Let's go ahead and get things started. All right, good morning, everybody. Good morning. All right, got Meerkat turned around. Welcome, everybody, at Periscope. Let's go ahead and share it. We need to double the count real quick, and we can do that in the next 30 seconds or less if everybody who's here go ahead and share it right now. Go ahead and share that right now before we get started. In the next 10 seconds, all right? 10 seconds and counting. All right, thank you, Heavy Lee. Thank you for sharing. All right, so don't want to hold those up that are here. Get started. All right, let's go ahead. Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Let me see if we can get this a little bit better here for the Periscopers. Hey, good morning, everybody. For those who don't know me, my name is DarrellMuhammad, real estate investor, mentor, coach, trainer, entrepreneur, sales professional. All right, sales professional. That's my brother in Maryland. All right, well, thank you very much, Ken. Thank you very much. All right, entrepreneur, sales professional, on and on, off and on. Line marketing, sales, traditional sales. I was a former stockbroker for a major Wall Street firm, network marketer, you name it, brothers and sisters. All right, I've done a lot of things, and that's what I want to share with you this morning. We've been doing a series called The Money Game. We've been doing a series of The Money Game for some time now, and it's with the desire of mine to share with our community, black people, some of the things around money that we don't understand, some of the things around money that nobody is bringing to our community, that we need to learn in order to understand and really get the most out of this place called America. All right, those that get the most out of America, economically, financially, materially, is because they understand. They understand the money game. They understand what's the driving force that makes America what it is. All right? They understand it. They're very clear. They're not disillusioned at all. They're very, very clear, and they focus on that, and that's why they get abundance from America, from this economy. All right? So that's what I want to do here, brothers and sisters. That's what I want to do it for us, because we need more of us going out, getting it, bringing it back, and sharing it with us, okay? So I'm sharing it with you. Hit the parrot dude in the corner right now and share it with your friends. Share it with your friends and hit the hearts and show some love, all right? Okay? All right, so thank you very much, Ken. Appreciate that. Now, here's how you can reach me. If you like the content of these scopes, you like the content of this message, then what you want to do is you want to connect with me. I want to connect with you. If you're about taking care of business and if you're about making things happen for our community. All right? DarrellMuhammad.net. Go there, subscribe. Go there, subscribe at DarrellMuhammad.net. Because before this month is up, we're going to start having live events right here where we're going to delve down more into the details of these content subjects that we're covering here on Periscope. Hey, Living Chic. All right, so that's what you want to do. You want to go to DarrellMuhammad.net, register there so we can connect and we can start pooling our resources and doing some powerful things for ourselves and our family and our community. All right, to reach me on all the social media platforms, it's my name, Darrell Muhammad. Darrell Muhammad, Periscope, Twitter, at Darrell Muhammad, Facebook, Darrell Muhammad fan page. All right, go to Snapchat. Thank you. Go to Snapchat is Darrell Muhammad, YouTube, Darrell Muhammad. So put in Darrell Muhammad on all the platforms, and that's where you can find me. All right, that's where you can find me. So, brothers and sisters, I want to encourage us to connect, to get together. There's other folks doing some things big in 2016. Why? Because they're finding like-minded people with like-minded interests to do like-minded things together that makes a difference. All right? To make a difference. So that's what I want. I want to get in the game, right? I want to throw my hat in the ring. And I want to be one of those that are counted. One of those that are counted for giving back to our community economically. We got, we all concentrated in social and, education and, and protesting, which is fine. I'm not knocking it. But we need to realize that all those things need funding. That's why you might have heard, if you haven't, let me tell you, George Soros, one of the richest men in America, one of the richest in the world. Now he wants to finance or give money to the Black Life Matter movements. George Soros, right. That's a trick. That's a game, brother and sister. And why do we always fall for it? From our black churches, to our black entertainers, to our black athletes, to all of our black power brokers, if you will. It's because we don't focus on economics. We don't focus on being self-sufficient. See, it's too easy just to go to George Soros or go to Warren Buffett or go to Bill Gates and get money. Because they understand. They understand the big picture, right? They understand that by doing that, they're helping out America in the long run. To keep this group of people from being independent and sovereign economically. This is not a game, brother. This is real. So George Soros is going to give money to the Black Lives Matter movement. And then that's going to cause confusion inside the movement. Because some's going to say, hell no, we're not going to sell out to any outside interests. And then some going to say, man, shoot. Man, we need that money. We can promote. We could do more work. Yeah, that's where they get you. Like Minister Farrakhan say, right? That's where they stuck you. They stuck you right there, right? That's why we have to understand this economics, brothers and sisters, and sovereignty and independent economics. You and I do better if we can make $2,000 a year independently than make $1,000 a year, $2,000 a month on our own independently than $4,000 a month and somebody giving us the money. Whoever pays the piper, right, plays the tune. See, pays the piper. So you don't even have to know how to play the instrument. But if you pay the piper, he got to play the song you want to play. And that's why they don't want, like DJ Khaled, right? They don't want us to win. That's why they don't let you and I come together and organize and become self-sufficient economically. That's why, brother and sister, you have to learn how to use the social media. That's why you have to know how to leverage it. That's why anything you should share, share, share. You and I have to stop letting the foolishness on social media go viral. Right? And we don't let stuff like this don't go viral. It's whose fault is that? We can't blame that on, NBC. They control the networks. They don't control if you and I share Periscope or not. Who's responsible for that? You and I. You and I. Share, 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 share. You and I should know how many times you can share per broadcast. We should know if there's a limit. Why? Because we press the limit. Not I shared it once. See, we're talking about the money game, brothers and sisters. Money game. Winning at the money game. Knowing the rules to play the money game to win. You know what are the biggest rules there is? Is to maximize the opportunity. To press it to the limit. To see how much you can go. That's how rules are created. That's how rules are changed, right? Laws are changed because somebody pressed it to the limit. We too busy focusing on the minimum, right? Holton Bug said, don't let your minimum become your maximum. Well, I shared it once. I shared it twice. I shared it 3 times. What's the maximum number you can share this broadcast? I want somebody to find that out and then do it. Find that out and let me know, Darrell, just like, for example, Niambi and Sister Candace and them, the reason why I had to remind myself, why are they coming in and out of the stream? They getting kicked off, and I'm looking to see if my signal's strong. No, they're getting in and out, brothers and sisters, because they know that Periscope only counts 500 hearts per login. Per login. 500 hearts per login. So they log back in so they can get 500 more hearts. Thank you, Sister Niambe. Thank you, Sister Candace. So now I want to know how many times can we share it. Share it. We should have a stream of shares like we have a stream of comments. Share it like you're giving those hearts right now. Share, 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 share. Let's just see. Let's press the limit. All right, so we're talking about the money game. Today we're talking about the 3 traits of a winner. 3 traits of a winner. If you're going to win the money game, thank you, Ken. If you're going to win the money game, you need to know the traits or characteristics of a winner. Oh, that's what a winner does. That's what a winner looks like. Okay? And I got this from network marketing. We're going to talk about network marketing. We're going to talk about network marketing. All right? On another stream. I learned this from network marketing. There's 3 traits that you and I must have if we're going to win. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, ladies and gentlemen. And I saw it this weekend at the real estate training boot camp that I went to. And I'll tell you more about that later. I love those trainings, man. I love those boot camps. Spent $1,500 and I loved it. It was worth $15,000. All right? So here are the 3 things, 3 traits, characteristics that you and I need in order to win. These are traits of winners, period. Because I tell you, I learned it from network marketing, but we can use it at anything that we want to win at. There are 3 things. You ready? I need somebody to put this in. Ken, somebody put this in. Number 1, you got to be coachable. Coachable. Number 1 trait, and I'm going to break them down here. Number 1 trait, you have to be coachable. The second trait, you have to be teachable. And the third trait, you have to be trainable. All right? So number 2, coachable, teachable, trainable. Number 2 is trainable. Number 3 is coachable. I've learned, brothers and sisters, that from my experience, that has been the biggest challenge for me and for most people that I talk to. I get to know these other students, right? I can show you, I probably got about 15 names and emails and telephone numbers of students that were there in the room. And this is the biggest challenge that all of us have. all of us have. This is the biggest challenge that all of us have. Those three traits. Those three traits. Coachable, teachable, trainable. Thank you, Susan Nyambe. Right? Those are the challenges. It's because we're not coachable, we're not teachable, we're not trainable. That's what's holding you and I back from winning at the money game. Winning in a very big way. Not winning and losing, winning and losing. Win, 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 lose. Win, 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 lose. Win, 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 lose. It's because we haven't developed the habits that develop these three traits of a winner. Coachable. What is coachable? First of all, you have to pick a coach, and you have to pick the right coach. Well, how do you pick the right coach? You pick the right coach based on results. Right? If I pick a coach or a trainer at a gym, and I'm exercising 2-3 weeks and I see no change, none. Right? Or I pick I join a football team and the coach there is just disorganized, discombobulated, doesn't seem to know what he or she's doing. Got you confused. Right? You're confused. Right? So you have to pick the right, you got to have a coach, you got to pick a right coach. And let me just tell you something, brothers and sisters. See, we've been trained in this world to be employees. We've been trained in a linear way. You start college here, you end college here. See, it's linear. Right? Linear. It's in a horizontal plane. Even if it's up like that, that's still horizontal. So our minds are programmed like that. So we'll try something once, something twice, oh, it don't work, and we give up on it. Not knowing that you're going through the process of discovery. You're going through the process of finding the right fit. An example that I've heard and I use, and it's a good example. Most of us, when it comes to relationships, we don't stop. Just because we've been defeated or ran into 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 bad relationships, or that never became a committed relationship. Some of us do give up, but most of us don't. Right? We still believe in the possibilities. So same thing has to be in order to win the money game. You have to be coachable. You have to go through the process of finding the coach that's the right fit for you. You can't give up. I'm wasting my money. I could have put that money over here and it would have started making me some money. You got to be coachable, brothers and sisters. You got to be coachable. All right? And here's another thing to being coachable, meaning that you have to follow the instructions of your coach without hesitation, without doubt, without suspicion, without being cynical. Right? We have to do these things. I tell some of my students, as long as it doesn't hurt you, right? Or severely sets you back financially, meaning you taking your mortgage, your car note, right? Set you back financially. Set you back. Not just make some adjustments. Set you back financially. Then go all in. Stop questioning your coach. Stop questioning there's a better way. There might be a better way. But that's the best way for you. See, a real coach is going to customize his knowledge, her expertise, his expertise to you. So yeah, you might have saw Sean T do it a different way, and that seems better, and that shorter way of burning abs. But he might be bringing you that way, she bringing you that way for you, for a specific reason. Okay? So follow instructions without hesitation. Don't second guess your coach. If you're doing that, then you need to check yourself. Right? Check yourself. Right? Because it says more about you than it does about your coach. Even if you want to blame your coach, you picked that coach. So you still have to take responsibility. So number one is coachable. All right? If you have any questions, we're going to save them to the end. And if you're just joining, my name is DarrellMuhammad, and I'm a real estate investor, mentor, coach, entrepreneur, sales and marketing professional, have been for over 25 years. And I'm constantly learning, studying, investing in my craft. And what I do here on these live streams is bring it to you. I'm here to empower my community first and foremost. Hashtag black wealth, hashtag black dollars, hashtag black economy. Unapologetically, right? For black folks, right? Because we've been most neglected when it comes to financial empowerment. Not money, not riches, not wealth, but we as a people to be financially empowered. For some reason, and I let you figure out the reason why, our enemy they'll let the Asians get economic power, have their own community, have their own bank, be independent. They'll let the Polish and the Greeks do it. They'll let the Hispanics do it. But for some reason, when it comes to us, they keep us to a minimum. They want to be a part of it. They want to bring our bank underneath the umbrella of their bank. Right? I just shared something on Facebook. 5 companies that you thought was black owned. 100% is not. Ebony, Essence, TV One. You know? You can't be bought for a price. That's our problem. We can be bought for a price. Our enemy will let a few of us be wealthy and have boats and yachts and your children flying, riding horses and you know, all that kind of stuff. Right? Give me a price. You know? See, I guess it's from our slave experience. We just used to being bought and sold. So we still being bought and sold. But we keep the money this time versus the slave master. So we feel that that's all right. We feel that's all right. Right? We feel that's all right. But if you're talking about economic sovereignty, if you're talking about economic freedom, that's not all right. That's not all right. All right? So coachable, teachable, trainable. Number 2, teachable. Teachable. You have to be teachable. Hey, from Spain, have to be teachable. All right? Come here. Okay, sure. Just go to DarrellMuhammad.net, click contact me, put in your information, and we'll come to Spain. All right? So, teachable. Brothers and sisters, in order to be teachable, you have to have the right kind of mindset. You have to have a teachable mindset. You have to have a teachable mindset. Right? A coach won't do you any good. You're not trainable if you're not teachable. Meaning that somebody can teach you. You're receptive. You're open. You understand that you don't know. You understand it doesn't matter that if your professional life you're an attorney. We're talking about something that you're not an expert in. You are a student. Right? You have questions. But you don't bring your lack of a better word, your arrogance from being, or your self-assurance of being an attorney, an successful attorney, and bring all that, you know, pop and circumstance of being a graduate of Georgetown University to a real estate class that you have no knowledge of. You have to have the mindset to understand I am a student. That is the teacher. He or she knows what I don't know. And being a doctor, being a lawyer, being a whatever successful in something else has nothing to do with my position as a student. And I must act accordingly. Respect that person. Respect their knowledge. Take it for face value until proven otherwise. Right? Until proven otherwise. proven otherwise. Not your opinion. Not what you think. Not what you heard. Not what you intellectualize. But proven otherwise. Okay? Got to be teachable. Your mindset got to be like fertile soil. Right? Anything that drops on it will grow. Because the ground is fertile. Your mind is fertile. It's open to receive. And the environment in your mindset is fertile. So as when something drops in it, it grows. It sprouts. Right? So you have to be teachable. Number one, coachable. Number two, teachable. Not in particular order, but you have to have these three traits to win at anything, and especially to win at the money game. Because if you're teachable, brothers and sisters, then it shortens your learning curve. It shortens your learning curve if you're teachable. Because here's the thing. Whoever your teacher is not going to tolerate, not going to put up with, right, a student that doesn't understand they're a student. That doesn't understand that they play a role, a major role in the process. Let me say it like this. The best teacher cannot teach a student that doesn't want to learn. That has barriers to learning. The best teacher cannot teach a student that doesn't want to learn, have barriers to learning, bad attitude, bad habits, inconsistency, doubt and suspicion. So we have to be good students. You don't know. So what knowledge do you have to even think opposite or different of the teacher? And a teacher is only going to spend so much time with a student to give the student enough time to realize the dynamics, to understand the dynamics, to do their part, to play their role. And if it's proven that that's the case, then the teacher will continue. But when it doesn't, then the teacher will withdraw. You might have heard the saying goes like this. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Somebody put that into the live feed. Somebody put that over there in Periscope. If you can, Meerkat. I guess you can't type stuff. Yes, you can type stuff in Mirror. Put that in Meerkat. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So when your mind is ready to win at the money game, when your mind has been prepared and conditioned and now is fertile ground for you and I to win at the money game, then you will win at the money game. If you're not winning at the money game but you're playing it, thank you very much, Daisy. When you're playing it and you're not winning, then you have to do some self-assessment. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Thank you, Ken. What am I doing wrong? What is it that I don't understand about this dynamic? Maybe I'm not a good enough student. Maybe I'm not humble enough. Maybe I'm not determined enough. Maybe I'm holding on to some bad habits that's stopping me to get the results that I'm supposed to get from the information from this teacher. Okay? And a teacher can be a book. A teacher is different from a coach because a teacher doesn't have to be present. A coach is right there in your physical space, right? Sharing time and space with you. A teacher is a further removed. Can be a person or a non-person, but they're further removed. They're not in your space and time, in your city, in the same gym with you at the same time, standing over you while you do your exercise. In the classroom with you at the front of the room, instructing you. Right? A teacher is one, in some cases, can be personal in your space, but they're a step back. Right? A teacher is going to do more instructing than coaching. Right? And you do more listening than doing. A coach, you doing it. Coach, a trainer at the gym, a coach, you're going to say, okay, they're always on the football field. You're always on the football field. You're always in the gym. You're always doing drills. You're always running plays, right? You're engaged. See what I'm saying? You're engaged. But a student-teacher relationship, right? You're not as engaged. You're listening. You're taking notes. You're learning. The teacher's doing all the talking. The teacher's doing all the engaging. So your mind has to be right, brothers and sisters. Your mind has to be right. Our mind has to be right to be teachable. A lot of us just aren't teachable. We got too many yes, but scenarios. I mean, I don't know about you. Hopefully this is not you. But there's some people out there, no matter what you say, is yeah, but. Yeah, but. If you say it's red, they're going to say it's green. If you say left, they're going to say right. Because they just developed a habit of being contrary for no reason. They just like, you know what I'm saying? Just like somebody just like being weird. Their joy is being weird. It doesn't matter what the effect is. They get the joy from being weird. Some people just like being contrary. Right? Just like being contrary. All right? So you got to be teachable, coachable, and trainable. Last one is trainable. Right? This is the big one. This is where the rubber meets the road. Trainable. Trainable. You can be good at the other two, but you have to be good at the third one. These are 3 traits of success, of a winner. Okay? 3 traits of a winner. The third one is you and I have to be trainable. Trainable. This is when you get into the doing. Right? This is when you get into the doing. This is where the rubber meets the road. This is where you don't just do it in the gym with your coach. This is when you do it on your own. You're trained, so when you're out there on your own, you can do it exactly the way you were taught in class, right? Doing training, and then in a coaching environment. Now you're on your own. Training. You and I have to understand, and we have to get through the minutiae, I think it's called, right? Of repetition, right? We have to get through not minutiae, the mundane repetitions to get the results. We have to go through the mundane functions to get the results. Right? We can't be so impatient with the process. We're talking about the third trait. Trainable. I'm tired doing push-ups. I want to do something different. I'm tired doing that same swing. It's the same swing. Professionals at the highest level, golfers, Tiger Woods or whoever, Vijay Singh or whatever, right? They just go. They just do their chip shots. Just over and over. They don't get bored with the mundane. See, we get bored with the mundane. Can I do something different? I'm tired of doing that, Darrell. Can we do something different? I'm tired of doing the same routine before we do something new. No, we got to do the same routines. We got to do the same routines. Then I'll show you something different. Right? We have to be willing to go through the mundane, right? To get the results we want. I don't feel like I got to do my budget and my financial plan every Sunday. I mean, I got to do it every Sunday, every week. I got to do it all the time. I'm tired of doing that. I'm tired of shooting free throws. I'm tired of taking jump shots. But the best of the best, they'll stay in the gym after practice. Shoot 100 jump shots, 100 free throws, 100 layups. They don't get bored with the mundane, brothers and sisters. They're trainable. They're trainable. Right? Teacher tell them, all right, let's do 50 laps. Oh, man. 50 laps. Why can't we do 10? 50 laps. See? When you're trainable, 50 laps, you leading the pack. Here in Houston, what's his name? J.J. Watt, leading the pack. Coach say, all right, let's run back and forth to the 50 and back 10 times. J.J. Watt, leading the pack. Because he's trainable. He's trainable. When you do extra, you're trainable. You do extra, you're trainable. So I was at the real estate seminar this weekend, and I came in kind of late, and I noticed there were 2 seats open in the front row. I'm like, wow. So I went late, went and sat in the front row. Why? Because I've been taught that the teachable ones sit in the front row. Those that want to learn sit in the front row. The goofballs sit in the back of the class. Those that want to learn sit in the front row. See? So that lets the teacher know this person's coachable. This person's teachable. He sits in the front row. So those are 3 traits for success, brothers and sisters. 3 traits for success. 3 traits of a winner. So if you and I are going to win at the money game, we have to have these 3 traits. And the last one, trainable, is the most important, because that's where you go through the mundane often enough, long enough to develop the habit, and you continue to do it to ingrain the habit. So when it's time, it becomes second nature. When it's time, you don't have to think about it. You just do it. That's the purpose for training. To give your mind, program your mind so you can do it without thinking, and to program your body for muscle memory to do it without thinking. That's what training is all about. So it becomes second nature. Right? So budgeting becomes second nature. Financial planning, financial freedom planning becomes second nature. Looking and recognizing opportunities becomes second nature. Not that you take advantage of them, but you can't take advantage of anything you don't recognize. So it becomes second nature. Right? And things start becoming attracted to you because it became so much a part of you. Now you're attracting these things because you're coachable, teachable, and trainable. All right? So that's the message today, brothers and sisters. Monday through Friday, the money game. Darrell Muhammad's my name. We have it at the top, not the top of the hour, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. So we want to welcome you back tomorrow. Wednesday is going to be Q&A. Wednesday is going to be question and answer. And then Friday is Freedom Friday, where we talk about freedom. All right? We talk about freedom. I want to encourage you guys to go to DarrellMuhammad.net and subscribe if you like the message and you want to connect and be a part of a community, of a mastermind community where we can pool our resources, we can do some things together. Not you sell me something, me sell you something. Right? But if I have something that you can use, then by all means. If you have something I can use, by all means. We want to circulate $1, but this is so we can come together. We can support each other first mentally with the right mindset, right? And then financially. Right? Then financially. Because what we're doing here, brothers and sisters, is what's vitally needed in the community. Right? We don't need to look at each other the way our enemy looks at each other, and that's just in a form of a paycheck. I'm going to join that group because I'm going to sell to them, and all you see is $sign, and if we don't buy nothing, you gone. No, that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for folks that understand and want to play a role in empowering themselves, their family, and their community, our black community, economically. Right? And it takes more than just doing a transaction, right? Because it's not an easy task, and if it was, everybody or other people would have done it. All right, so that being said, we ran a little bit over. I missed Friday, Thursday. No, I did Thursday. I missed Friday. I missed Friday from the money game because I was in a real estate training boot camp, all right, for 3 days. So I missed it on Friday. So we're back. We're glad you're back. And we hope to see you tomorrow. As always, brothers and sisters, I'll see you at the top, not from the top, because you, your family, but most importantly, our black community needs your very best. All right? Until tomorrow, take care and God bless.